Alright, now we're doing 7Q printer errors. This is by G964, and 89% of people like it. In a factory, a printer prints labels for boxes. For one kind of box, the printer has to use colors which, for the sake of simplicity, are named with letters from A to M. The colors used by the printer are recorded in a control string. For example, a good control string would be this, meaning the printer uses 3 colors for A and so on, alright? Sometimes there's a problem, lack of colors, technical malfunction, whatever. And a bad control string looks like this. It'll have letters that are not from A to M, like this X, these Y's, whatever. Alright, we have to write a function printer error which, given a string, will return the error rate of the printer as a string representing a rational number whose numerator is the number of errors and the denominator is the length, of the control string. We're not going to reduce this fraction to a simpler expression. The string has a length greater or equal to 1 and contains only letters between A through Z. Alright, cool. So with this one, there's no problem, so it'll be 0 over 14, and this one's got 8, so it'll be 8 over 22. So basically we're going to say, we're just going to filter out somehow the problems, and then add a slash, and then add this dot length right here. Alright, cool. So let's do that. First, we're going to do something like a result, and we're going to say result equals 0, so we can store the result in there. Now we're going to do for loop, and we're going to say for, and we're going to use the for in statement to iterate over all enumerable properties of an object that are keyed by strings, right? And so what we're going to do is say for, and then we're going to say let index in S, all right? Then after that, we're going to say if S index is greater than M, all right, because M has a numeric value of M, and then anything greater than that, all right? And if that's the case, what we're going to do is say result plus plus, all right? Let's see, we got enough of that. All right, cool. So now we're going to return, we're going to say result plus string of that plus s dot length. Let's see what happens. All right, great. But you know what? I'm just thinking in my mind, that's a lot of typing. Why don't we do something a little shorter, right? So right here, we're going to say const printer errors. We're going to change this with an equal sign. We're going to take out these parentheses, throw an arrow there, and get rid of the rest of this stuff right there. All right. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to use these template literals, and the template literals are literals delimited with backtick characters for string interpolation with embedded expressions. So basically, it also does other stuff, but that's what we're using it for. So basically, like this one here, we're going to have these embedded expressions with the thing they get the errors, and then another one to say s.length. And the embedded expressions are dollar signs wrapped up in curly braces, and then we're also using these backtick characters right here. All right, so let's get that going. The backtick characters are to the left of the one, right above the tab key, and then we're going to say dollar sign curly braces, and we're going to say slash dollar sign curly braces. Okay, so in the first one, we're going to do the thing where we filter out the errors, right? And so we're going to use this match method, which retrieves the result of matching a string against a regular expression, right? So we're going to use regular expressions too, and what we're going to use here is we're going to use these character class. We're going to search for character classes, like right here in this groups thing. Let me go back. I've already got that down right here. So basically, we're going to put brackets, and then instead of A through C, it's going to be N through Z. We're going to search for those ones, right? So let's get that done right now. What was it? Something dot match. S dot match. And then we're going to put it in regex right here. And in the regex, we're going to put these brackets. No, these brackets. And inside the brackets, we're going to put N through Z. And we also have to put, let's go down here, this G for global search outside of the slashes. So right here, G, okay? And that should match for that. Over here, we're going to put s.length. Let's see what happens. Test it out. All right, looks good, but this needs to be the length of that. So let's put, outside of the dot match, let's put dot length. All right, let's see what happens. All right, it's good. Now let's push attempt. Uh-oh, it's bad, because we still got to deal with the nulls, all right? So to do that, we're going to put this stuff inside another thing of parentheses right here. What? Hold on. Parentheses. Okay, there we go. We're going to put that in parentheses right there, and we're going to also say or empty brackets. All right, let's see what happens. Good here, attempt it, and there we go. Submit it. All right, I very much like this one. Let's go to My Solutions. It's 14 of us plus these fellas, and then we're going to best practice it, and we'll see you next time.